Yeah, it says it's working. And I've got the game loaded. Let me step over here. I have to alt tab over here. Okay, that's coming up. Let's see if I got anybody here. I have a Mr. Badmech. Hello, the Mr. Badmech. And let me just put out my little tweet. My little tweet pony. And there's your rock pants. Do this and that. Boop, there we go. And I just got something. Why was my phone knocking? Lightning likely today. Well, that didn't just happen. That was an hour ago. I thought it might be important because I never get stuff. Well, if you're watching both or whatever, tell her hi for me. And I think I've got it. My web browser's working. That's working. The game loaded. And of course it's doing the I can't possibly be full screen or whatever. I forgot it was doing that crap. See, give me the windowed full screen option. Keep settings. Okay, that volume's kind of low. I hate to do this. I'm going to have to come over here and make sure that the volume mixer isn't all screwed up on it again. Looks like it's not. Okay. Go back in. Change the video again. Change the video again. Really? It didn't actually do it. You can't see it, but I'm sliding this thing around my window. What the hell, game? There we go. Multi-twitch. Lilu Dallas multi-twitch. What was I doing? Aside from sipping a little Knob Creek. Santa Bark! Let's see. Underground Railroad. The Arashok. Well, could go see what the Arashok wants.
It's hard to tell, but do they seem grouchier than usual?
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
Okay.
No time for distractions, Isabella. I have business here. Well, you can go right ahead.
Well, I have Kaylin on my auto hosting list, and it probably if she started before me, it probably briefly showed her before I got in there. Hi.
Hawk.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlok. You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
Ooh, that could suck.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
You made this mess. Fucking thanks.
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd look some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
Yeah, is the game volume being okay for you? I mean, the mic volume I see is going up into the red, so I don't know what that means. It also looks like I'm dropping 60% of frames. That's not giving me it's not giving me any warm fuzzies. So now up to 60.9%. 61%. I'm going to check and see if I've got any other applications that are hogging up CPU resources. Well, Task Manager now. OBS. There's Chrome. Windows Audio Device Graph Isolation is using 6% of my CPU. I don't even know what that is. Windows Camera Frame Server, whatever that is. So between those two, they're using about 9%. Let me kill off some of the things that I've got going in the background, apparently, that have never been a problem before. Look at that. Let me get rid of every window there in Chrome except for the one I'm using. And then I'm going to refresh this too because it has stalled a couple of times. I'm not excuse me. I'm not convinced it's the I'm not convinced it's Twitch because, like I say, I'm dropping frames left and right, and I don't know why. Because I have run this before without problem, including after having to reinstall Windows and all that crap. Okay. So I have that. Let me come over here and see what's going on with this side mission.
Look at all the elves.
Oh, you know, Isabella left. She went off to go do Isabella things. Let's gather the party and put somebody else in here then if she's not going to show up. Isabella off being Isabella.
Heard something about a big strike.
So is the game volume working for you, or do I need to turn it up? I can't turn it up much. It's already almost all the way there.
Pouring in every day.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the more
Come on, take it.
for your guard cereal.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start his big finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brennakovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
Market for something special.
What have you got that's shady? Sell all junk. Buy my shit. That's what you should do. I certainly don't need the Baron's sword. Probably not his shield, although, how does that compare to what what she's got. Less armor. Okay. And what about these staves? I'm not sure what his magic is, so I don't know if he can actually use that. I think what he's got's better. And this Dragon's Breath axe, how does this compare for, let's see, 20 versus 21. Oh, it's two-handed. Never mind. I'll sell it. I will sell all of the things. Ah, what she got?
What do you need, love? Package delivery. I'm Hawk. I got a letter from some mage friends. I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates. Helping apostates is dangerous. If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage. A gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year. Templars claimed she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
Game volume is non-existent. Okay. Game is turned all the way up. Let me see if there is anything else here. Properties, that doesn't help. Advanced audio properties. Desktop audio, volume says 100%. Okay, that's there. What about filters? Do I have any filters on there? Compressor, gain. I could put a gain filter in there. There. I'll put in a gain filter and crank it up by a little bit. Use secret code?
Oh, cloak and dagger phrases. How about... The queasy crow flies at midnight.
How about the smart mouth Ferelden gets slapped across the face? The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
Okay, and of course you know what this means. I have to go back to the options and I have to set full screen mode again. Because Windows is being Windows. Buy my shit. Is it still not working? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. No, that didn't work. Probably because I mistyped it. Because if I can't do it... Jeez, there's a fly here now. Because I can't remember if it's quote add or add quote. Okay, so add quote worked. And Mr. Badmech tried add quote and it didn't work. Hey, just bear with me, folks, while I try pulling up the control panel. Because apparently I can only troubleshoot this while I'm actually live. Because you guys didn't want to actually see this. Oh, Jesus Christ, where is it in all of this stuff? I need permissions. Where's permissions? Permissions. Okay, let's see. Viewers, regulars. So if you got a custom thing, you should have regular permissions. Okay, that's fine. Now quotes. what permission? Where do you set what permissions it needs to be in order to add quotes? Okay, game is louder. That's good because it should be. You'll have to let me know if it's too loud or still not loud enough. Why do I not see? Why do I not see what permissions do? Okay, what's this? So that's money. That's chat something. That has a bar through it. That's heart. I don't know what heart is. I don't. Ooh. 20 points for the triple salt. Nice. There's the time in chat. I don't know. I don't know how to set permissions so that you can actually do that. It's not here. This is not being helpful. Okay, I guess I go back to the game. Oh, hey, I don't have to change the thing. That's checkerboard. Search and rescue. Whatever. How to frame a Templar. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, I'll take it. Minimum is 250 points. So I have no idea what I need to do in order to enable people to do quotes. I'm going to have to do research online later, apparently. Because last time I figured it was a permissions issue. And so by giving people the custom ranks that I did, from what I could remember of the custom ranks they held before, that promoted everyone to regular with just a custom rank. One would think that would be enough. Above regular, there's donator and there's moderator. So, I don't know. Dark Town. Fool's Gold. I have no idea what this is. Let's go find out. Then away.
Varric, you were very close to losing your printing blocks, Varric.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am accused of. Falsely.
Mostly.
Someone swapped the text of my recruitment poster with some filth from the Blooming Rose.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Sure. Fill the barracks with whores. But you've also filled the rows with guards.
It is true what they say. The best comedy comes from tragedy.
That's a tragedy.
Did Iwan speak the truth? Were you too late?
He's hiding something. Tell us the truth. What happened to my poor
He
Merrin?
who?
Iwan said Merrin sealed himself in with the Darkspawn to save his brothers.
Is that how you remember your youngest brother dying?
Yes. It's just how Iwan said. Merrin saved us.
I don't think it's really going to help the old man if I tell him the truth.
Absolutely correct. Not a word of a lie. Merrin died with dignity and honor. Yes.
Merrin idolized you. He'd be honored to know you've acknowledged his sacrifice. You saved two of my boys. It's more than I could have asked for. Thank you, Maser.
I guess I owe you one, Hawk.
Big one.
Just 1 minute. You got your brother killed. Aren't you the least bit upset about that? Well...
Punch him.
Merrin got himself killed. Didn't you hear?
Punch him. Oh, and I lied for that sack of shit.
Varric, you'll get his. I promise.
Ooh, Aveline did not like that I lied to the guy. I guess that's the problem with running with Aveline. She doesn't like it when you lie to people. It was just to save his feelings. His kid was already dead. Okay, let's see what's next. Prime suspect. Yeah, it's just a, I think it's just a flat 50%.
Boiling in oil. Too prosaic. Trapped in a cave with hungry bears right at the spring thaw.
That lets him off too easy. Dipped in molten gold and left as a statue in the Viscount's keep.
Ooh, that's poetic.
What are you two talking about?
What to do to Bartrand when I find him.
Oh!
Any suggestions?
Why do so many mages insist on running away from this? Where do they...
Hey, Emmerich.
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not
Poof.
funny.
Disappeared.
I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Ah, Orlesian.
Dupuis? That's a funny name.
It's Orlesian. I believe he is descended from nobility.
I demand
When I became
more.
convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope.
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
My web browser is showing me that Twitch is considerably behind me. Diamond or Angel? Angel.
What do you need me to do?
I knew I could count on you. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
You want me to prove a negative. You want me to prove that he's not the one who's doing it by pulling something out of his house at night.
The Harbour Master's office filled the order. I just need a destination. Where are we sending it?
The Viscount will not store raw lyrium in the keep.
Well, let's check out this delivery order. Impounded shipment of raw lyrium. Everyone's filled out except who to send it to. I don't know who Conrad is.
That's your problem.
I have no idea. Wait, what? What's over here now? Come on, let me pick it. Come on. I already did that. Come on. Guys, do you know who's back on Scott's channel on Wednesday? I have no idea. Tell me. I saw a book on Maleficarum over here.
Deep road's right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. $724.30. Dock worker.
Message for you.
About bloody time. We'll deliver the cargo soon as we've unloaded the Antivan Queen.
I have no idea what that was about. Oh, Adam fucking Jensen.
How
Awesome.
many people didn't make it out of here? We were lucky.
So Levitas has something else for
You're
me now,
looking
huh?
well. My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more Inklings, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Let's
Sure.
do it.
Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Ingredients. Good, maybe we'll pick up some shit as we go along. Back over here to leave. Okay. So Saturday night. I'm downstairs, I'm playing D&D. It gets to be fairly late. Not late by adult standards, but late by 10-year-old boy standards. And I yell up to the boy that it's time for him to take his bath. And I don't hear a response. So I figure that he's probably on his computer, which is right over there, and got his headphones on and just can't hear me. No big deal. He usually plays with his headphones, or often plays with his headphones on.
Something to say,
So I came upstairs so I could tell him in person, and or maybe he was asleep. I don't know. So I came up to the top of the stairs over there, and I found his monitor was turned 45 degrees away from the stairs.
Maybe you've slipped their minds.
So I couldn't see what it was he was doing from the top of the stairs. Well, that's kind of suspicious. But he did have his headphones on. So I just kind of walked over there, being kind of, maybe not really sneaky, but, you know, at least not calling attention to myself. I had no idea he was coming over there. I showed up over his left shoulder, and I looked at what he was playing, and he was playing a game he was banned from playing several months ago. So I just suddenly appeared there. What are you doing? I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I didn't hit him. What are you doing? He looked up at me. He looked down at the screen, and oh, he got so upset. Oh my God, he felt terrible. He was rolling around the floor, screaming, ugly crying, pounding himself on the chest and trying to pound himself on the head, but I kept grabbing his arms so that he wouldn't do that. You know, that's kind of a autism spectrum thing that you have to deal with. So I don't really have to punish him because he punished himself pretty well. I mean, he was screaming, crying. He was so upset with himself. So upset with himself, in fact, that his mother had to come up the stairs to see what all the fuss was about. And so I told her. Needless to say, that's going to be some good ammunition for months now to help me encourage him to be on his best behavior.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fenrir already, but I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him, and now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fenrir went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
How can I help?
This is hardly my area of expertise, but is there anything I can do?
Keeper Marathari thinks an ancient Dalish ritual can help free Fenrir, but someone he trusts must enter the Fade to guide him out.
Perhaps this is something best left to the Circle.
You'll need someone experienced in the Fade to come with you.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
Let's do it now. We're standing here. Yeah. Rocky, that's exactly what it was, but
This is too urgent
there
to
was some genuine I don't know why I did that kind of stuff going on in there. I mean, you know, on the spectrum, things happen that they don't understand. Hail the Keeper. Let's go into the Fade. You and your gold tattoos. Here, let me and my axes help you. Yeah, we'll have to see, Rocky. We'll have to see if it helps in the behavior department. So in lieu of punishment, I'll just get to be extra demanding for a while.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainril is the first in 2 ages to survive.
So, Somniari, that sounds Italian or possibly Latin to me, which makes the Tevinters Roman, because, after all, we know that Orlais is France, and Ferelden apparently is England. And since the dwarves tend to have American accents, or possibly Canadian, since a lot of the voice talent comes from Canada, they can have that special O that Americans can't pronounce convincingly. Okay, let's do it.
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you her courage was legendary.
Now, Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Rocky, you will regret that. Don't do it. Use a hobby knife.
There is more, I must tell you, that is not for her ears.
Is Fainril in danger?
Indeed. And the danger may not come from what you think. Fainril cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable.
Oh, you're asking me to be the danger.
If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself. A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
Let's save that for our last resort. Hey, my drop frames rate is dropping.
I will not let him
I guess my internet cleared up.
I wish you luck. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I worry what a journey to the Fade might bring out in me.
I can't imagine what aid I could offer in a realm of dreams and magic.
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
You get to go. Okay, Varric gets to go because he's fascinated. I'm going to go ahead and take Aveline out because she wasn't really she was kind of confused what she can help. Definitely taking a mage. I may go ahead and take a second mage since they should, in the game world headcanon type stuff, they should be able to both deal with that. Although it's a little tempting to take Fenris on this because of the his innate understanding of magic plus. Excuse me. Even though we'll be in the Fade, there will be fighting, of course, because this game. But I think I'm going to take Meryl. I think it'll be rogue, mage, taking absolutely no fighters whatsoever. You don't have a hobby knife like an X-Acto? I thought everybody had like an X-Acto knife. Dremel, yes, Dremel it off. Wait.
I had not thought to return in such a way. It is good to feel the breath of the Fade again, not the empty air of your world.
Justice, I presume.
We're just here for a visit, so don't get too homesick.
I am Justice. Anders has told you of me. Come. I sense Fainwheel's mind straining. We will not have much time.
Ooh, Anders didn't like that. Anders isn't here right now. Okay, let's go ahead and... I don't really need... This is it. Let's go ahead and level her up. 27 points. Okay. Let's give her lots of magic and lots of willpower. And a little bit of tuning. Oh, let's see. What's she going to do? I think she's going to be full of entropy. Sleep? I don't think so. Torment, though. Despair. Give her some of that. What else can she do? Spirit, I think. Dispel magic may help. Death Siphon may help. Spirit Strike. Walking Bomb. Corrosive Walking Bomb and Virulent Walking Bomb. That sounds Meryl-ish, right? I need to give her a little something else. What can she do down here? Not yet. Hence, give her a little arcane. Arcane shield. You can have elemental weapons. And Mind Blast. Now, tactics. Let's make sure. See, here's where you can set up the tactics. And I had previously, this was on my second playthrough, because remember I didn't do it on my first. I had gone ahead and set Anders up to do some extra stuff. And I set Varric up to do some extra stuff. I haven't really set Meryl up to do some stuff. So we'll just let her do her thing. Okay, I'm in the Fade. Every game sends you into the Fade at some point. Hey, book. Would you stop it? It's going to be right here in a second. Okay, apparently I have to be faster on the click. Oh, it's in a slightly different position. It's going to be about here. It's not actually letting me do anything. Okay, screw the book. No one likes books.
It's rare to see two forgotten magics in one day. It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential. The demon of sloth. It exists to make men forget their purpose and their pride. Do not relax around it. Call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
No.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
Let's see. Let me make sure that everybody's stuff is turned on. That Death Siphon should be over here. The elemental weapons. And I think Anders has elemental weapons going. Or could. Anders, turn that on. Me, attack. That was a little loud, actually. Yay, we're finally doing something. Okay, so what have we got here? Faenriel's Pride. Cool ceiling, yo. I'll read some Fade books. Get some Fade knowledge. Open some Fade doors. Fade, 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 fade. Some more Fade stuff. Can't open that. It's not actually a door. It's a wall made to look like a door. Nothing in here. There's some glowing green stuff around these pillars in this gate. Oh.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
This is your birthright. She's a demon. I think she's a demon.
That's not the Keeper, Faenriel. demons can take on other forms.
He lies. The first enchanter is a pawn of the Templars.
No. Silence, demon! Weren't you... Keeper Marathari warned me of this. You're not the Keeper. Mother's people have no circle, but they don't consort with demons.
You? Why did you interfere?
Because you needed me to. Well, Fanriel needed me to.
With my power joined to his, Fanriel would have changed the world.
Only as your slave.
There can be no honest deal with a demon.
No. You think I will lie then, when I offer your friends what Fanriel
That's
turned down?
Saren.
You think this elf, with her innocent face, would turn down a demon's offer? She didn't before. How about it? Would you take what I offered the boy? Scion of the Dalish, savior of elvenkind.
Can you do that?
I am the greatest of my kind. Whatever tricks your little pet has taught you look pale in comparison.
Don't you dare.
Demons always turn on you in the end.
I cannot put you ahead of the fate of my people.
You took my dreamer. Now you'll take his place.
No. No, I will not. I will mark you for death. Oh. Oh, Meryl did not like that.
This is my favorite part!
I lost Meryl. She got tempted away. Damn it. 20 points of rivalry. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. Or surprisingly, maybe not depressing. Desires.
That's it, Fanriel. Hard on the downstroke, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Desires, father.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antigua, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
Your father never wanted anything to do with you. Don't trust him.
Why are you lying to me?
Don't listen, son. She's always been ashamed of you. She wanted you gone, so she could go back to the dailies. I'm the one who loves you.
But why can't I remember you?
Because it's a demon.
It's not your father, Fanriel. You're trapped in the Fade by a demon.
A demon? No. No, I want this.
Then remember this. Escuchaku Welden.
Only thing you ever wanted.
Ah!
You turned him against me.
Oops.
Complete accident. I was trying to help, honest.
You have cost me a dreamer, but at least you'll provide me a death.
Yes, your own.
Line them up!
Now you one left to worry about.
See? There we go. Okay, Fanriel, let's get you back home.
I can't spend another moment in this place. The screaming. Everywhere, all I hear are the nightmares of people dying, fleeing, gnawing their own arms off to escape. This is a world of monsters.
Oops.
And they all want me. Please, help me escape. Help me die.
Yeah, that won't happen.
If I kill you here, I only destroy your mind. You will become a tranquil.
I was afraid of that for so long. I can't even remember why. To live. To sleep without dreaming. To never hear a demon's whisper. It is a blessing as great as standing at the Maker's side.
Is this truly necessary?
Do it. Put the knife in my heart.
Okay, folks. I'm gonna see if maybe the stream is not so far behind that I can't. Is this microphone actually clipping? I'm getting the sense that it is. Let me move it away from my face a little bit more. That may actually be a little better. So, assuming that the stream isn't so far behind that I end up waiting all night for the answer, what do you think? Should I go ahead and kill him and make him tranquil, or not? I mean, he's asking for it, but could he be possessed by a demon asking for it? I doubt it, but, you know, could happen. It could happen. What the curtains? Someday all of this will be yours. What the curtains? Yeah, that's a good one. I have not thought about that line in, oh my god, so many years. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I can remember it being the funniest thing I've ever seen, ever. I died laughing, like 6 times the first time I saw it. In fact, I think I liked it, if I recall correctly, I liked it so much the first time I saw it, I immediately watched it again. That's the only movie I've ever done that with. So anyway, I don't know where you guys are. It's kind of hard to tell because I don't know if you're behind what I'm seeing on the screen over here. But I have been sitting here for a couple of minutes. Just want to give you guys an option before I'll eventually have to do something on my own. Hey, where's Cap Daff? It just occurs to me I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. No kill. No kill I. Ooh. That makes it anonymous.
You can master this talent, Fainrail. You don't have to let it destroy you.
The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there.
Hi, Hathor. Get your tail.
I can do this.
Yes, you can.
Fainrail has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him.
Was Kitty.
Thank you enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
I need my payment. How crass.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
You have my apologies. It is easy to forget that one cannot bind demons with words.
Your
Let me help
friend awakened here some time ago.
Here you go.
No one is immune to a demon's offer. You accomplished a miracle with Fainrail. This book
It's me,
belongs to
Miracle
the
Worker.
last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price.
Yeah, give it to me, a non-mage.
Accept it with my gratitude.
Oh. I'm getting a nice relax from the Knob Creek. Hey, we're here. Let's go.
Do Dalish honestly not recognize the difference between demons and beneficial spirits?
We've never thought of the Fade as the home of our gods. It is another realm, another people's home, no different or more foreign than, say, Orzammar.
You can say that again.
Orzammar.
Have you never studied the types of demons? They break down very clearly into different sins.
Spirits differ from each other, just as you and Hawk and Isabella are all human. More or less.
More or less. As long as we're standing here, let's just see if Meryl wants to talk about anything. That tray is huge. The tray on the bed next to her.
I can't believe I turned on you. With the demon in the Fade, I'm so sorry. Maseranas. I'll understand if you can't forgive me.
This is your last chance. Nope, I'm going to try to curry favor.
You didn't betray me. The demon made you do it.
I should have recognized I was being manipulated. I've been so careful in all my dealings with spirits until now. To make such an obvious mistake. It frightens me. It takes so little for a mage to fall.
That's the point. That's reassuring.
What do you do to protect yourself from demons?
The Keeper taught me. In the Fade, you must believe nothing but yourself. Everything there is a lie, or a trick, or a trap.
Especially the
I
cake.
knew not to trust, and I
Fade
don't know
cake.
why I did.
It's a lie.
What made you give in?
It felt like every word the demon spoke reached out and pulled at my heart. I didn't want to believe it, but I just had to.
You're already in a lot more danger than most mages.
Because of the blood magic. I know. I'll be more guarded from now on. Thank the creators you were there. It won't happen again. I'll make sure of it.
What, to beat the shit out of you? Yeah. Fortunately, I was there to beat you up. Okay, so I got 15 points back. Oh, hey, I've got mail. Darktown. Let's go check on this black powder thing. Oh, I need to swap Meryl out for another fighter. Oh, I could just run around with her for a while. Meryl, meet Beryl. Beryl, meet Meryl. Meryl and Beryl. Oh, so D&D the other night. So we started out, we're level 7 and level 8 in the party, and we started out with a giant, probably a frost giant, right? It wasn't hill, it wasn't stone. It was the biggest one we've seen yet. And of course, remember, we're playing with vitality and wounds just like out of Star Wars D20, as opposed to the more normal hit point kind of thing. Which means if you get a critical hit, the damage goes straight to wounds, and therefore it can be actually easier to kill something. We went up against her, and first of all, I tried to intimidate her into maybe not fighting. But I rolled a 5 on my intimidate, so that was only a 21. That was not sufficient. So we ended up having to fight her, and I was rolling awesome. I did probably 10 times the amount of damage as the rest of the party, and remember, it's a party of 7. She lasted like 3 rounds, and that was it. I mean, I got hurt. I mean, I got smacked pretty good, but it didn't matter. I did a lot more damage than she did to me. Rest of the night, we had 2 more combats. I rolled 5 1s.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tinton?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly
I love her
sound
accent.
like a masterminded work here.
copper up for grabs.
Love her accent. See, that's why I'm really hoping that Cheeks can make it to the gathering in Montreal, because I mean, it's obviously not the same accent, but I don't get to hear a lot of accents other than Texas, except for when I'm playing games, right? Or watching streams. I mean, Josh will be there and I'll hear his accent. That's great. Josh is not a woman. Just saying. Ooh. I'm just saying there's shit for me to fight. Oh, there's some stairs. Allow me to go down these stairs and kick your ass. Have some of that. And let's go ahead and stun you some more, because I don't think you've been stunned enough, son. See, I can't move the screen around. When I get to 3, I'll actually be able to float around the battlefield and position things, and it's much nicer. Let's assassin this guy. Backstab the assassin.
One less to worry about.
And another explosive strike. That kicked his ass. Really? Something else I may need to do in order to help my transmission rate would be, I think I had cut back on the compression, or gone forward on the, I don't remember. I had made some previous adjustments that I don't think I ever got around to making here. Just things we ponder as we have to restart the fucking game again. I guess every session I'm going to have a crash. Ow. Dogback settled down. Yeah, we had some rain earlier, and that got Saxon slightly worked up. He was whining about it, and then he got real playful, and so he was running around the house and stuff. Let's see, what was that? We had pinpoint strikes.
Let's finish this.
And this ought to finish him off. We get the twin fangs. And stun these guys again. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm backstabbing. And we'll explosive strike this guy. Saving. Okay, good. He has that turned on. The elemental weapon. Just making sure. Look, these guys turned into neatly stacked piles of gold. Yeah. Where is Das Baby? He is not here. So, yep, only got to get through 10 more days at work, and then I'm off for a couple of weeks. And there will be much hugging. Hey. Cannot wait to meet certain individuals in person. Not intending to make anybody in the chat feel bad. So if I am doing so, then I apologize. Well, that's a lot of dudes. Come on. See, that's not up. That's not up. Okay, I'll just do this then. Jumping. Okay, that worked. Man, these Garda guys just don't want me finding Javaris. A crate and a chest standard. Need a little bit of this. Or the last of this. Hack slash, hack hack slash, hack slash, slash, hack slash. Come on, everybody. Don't make me fight these guys alone. You're gonna make me fight these guys alone. So the other night in Silver White Vein in Fortnite, I got enough coins to buy the new rifle, new sniper rifle they have up on the marketplace. It's called the Obliterator. It has the ability it has shots that will penetrate the husks and penetrate building walls, so you can hit husks and all kinds of stuff like that. But there's, an energy-based sniper rifle that does that. And if you think about it mechanically, it's basically, like pinpoint-sized holes in the walls that can then go through the husks. Well, this new rifle that I've got uses bullets as opposed to energy, and it's called the Obliterator. And the way it actually goes through things to take out husks is by literally destroying the tile. So I've been having an unbelievable amount of fun with that. Last night I was griefing the wife with it. It was hilarious. She was up in a building and I started taking out the floors from halfway across the map. And when I was laughing uncontrollably, I told her it was my very favorite gun, and I decided to call it Vera. It is my very favorite gun. Let's see. You deserve a Twin Fangs, and you're already down. Okay.
That any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters. She would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What in blazes are you talking about?
You don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Qunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Qunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
So, where is she?
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Is he annoying and dead? Or should he keep going? Rather than wait for 8 minutes, I'm going to do this.
Sounds like you have a long way to go, hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
Yes, you're welcome for killing all your guards. Now let me have their things. No, you can't sell this. I'm taking it. Now I need to find a way off of this map. Looks like there's one this way. This way is the way. Or something. Okay, 2 herbalist tasks on Sundermount. Let's head up there. And see what we can get for Solovitus, if anything. Let's see if the Pefs have it.
Could get another cat, you know. There's one in the Lowtown market with a litter of kittens ready to wean.
You don't pay attention to Templars, Qunari, or politics, but you notice kittens.
Templars, Qunari, and politics don't meow and attack your feet when you're buying food.
Are there any tabbies? I'd like a tabby.
Ah, Anders. Ooh, a chest. With some tattoo ink. Wonder if I can talk to him about buying some things.
Oh, Merrill. So you've returned. How has your time been among the Shemlen?
It's been nothing but roses and rainbows, Master Island. The alienage is lovely in the spring. The collapsing shacks and drunken brutes are nicely offset by the knee-deep mud.
This path has been of your own choosing, Merrill. A path that has saddened the clan greatly.
Perhaps if the clan was more accepting of the ancient ways and not so mired in fear.
Enough. We will not bicker like children in front of strangers. We cannot undo what is done. My apologies for that display. Perhaps we can start again. You've returned. Is there something you need?
Yes, buy my shit.
Do you sell the ink you Dalish use for tattooing?
How dare you? That ink is sacred. We would no sooner sell it to Shem than we would sell our own children.
Okay, never mind then. Good thing I just picked some up. Sell all junk. Arlesian half-plate. No, I can't put armor on other people anyway. Heart of the Many. Oh, she doesn't have anything anyway. Okay, I'll give her that.
Dalish crap.
Let's see. You get to have that. And that, I suppose. Oh, wait, I have a Rune of Frost?
Nothing is second to none, I assure you.
Okay, so what do I have under Herbalist tasks? Harlot's Blush, rare flower native to the Wounded Coast. Tattoo ink. Vartirals are an ancient elven construct. We can be somewhere in Sundermount. But such beasts are unlikely to be simply stumbled upon. Well, let me go this way and see if I can stumble upon one. I bet I can't. But I can stumble upon this elf root. Whoa.
My goodness, that was exciting.
Corpse was there for a second and then it went away. Let's see where I'm supposed to go to get this other herbalist task. Recently opened passage? Ow. This is pretty intense. I guess he got hurt. Can't go there. Ah, well, maybe it'll be cleared someday if I do have a reason to come here. Evil Tome, Forbidden Knowledge. Let's see. I've already been that way. Let's head back this way and see if there's anything that I can do for that. Rocky doesn't have enough points. Did that not do anything? There we go. Check your points now. I made it rain.
Bianca is a very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Indeed. I read Glitter Dust and I immediately start thinking about a song by Wham. Assassin this. I don't think I'm gonna find the ingredient that I need over this way. So I'm gonna turn around and head back after this fight. It's the little things that help people. That's my middle name, Happy, the helping people kill more. It's paraphrasing a quote from The Tick. But helping people used to be my middle name. The helping people Tick. Oh, hey, a book. I made to skim it. Okay, it is skimmed. Ooh. Uh-oh, now we reached a part of the show where I start yawning a lot. Because I keep getting up at 5 a.m. Silly me. Getting up just because the boss wants somebody from engineering in there early, and I'm the only engineering there is. Lots of stuff going on the Wounded Coast. This will be good. This will keep me busy for a bit. And suddenly the map is completely unexplored. You get the twin fangs.
One more. We're keeping
Formula for something. Well, I don't know about these others, but I'm certainly keeping score. Virtually, I'm not actually keeping score. Ooh, 10 points from fire. 10 fire points. Hello, Abomination. Goodbye, Abomination. Ooh, I dinged. Well, we'll hang out for a minute because I may ding some more. Well, I mean, not me.
Are you the reinforcements? I thought the captain would send more.
You don't need more.
I happen to be in the area, seeing the sights, killing bandits, the usual.
Not the best time for jest. We're up against Evert's Marauders. Felorden's up there, and Victor Longdeath's handiwork you've already seen. We tried 2 sorties up the path, but it's trapped to oblivion. Now I'd be thankful just to get out of here alive.
No fair, god dog! You brought friends!
Shut your mouth!
For a price. No, I'm not. Again, I'm not being that crass. Stay here. I'll take care of it.
It's too dangerous for you and your men. Stay put. I'll take care of it.
Look out for traps. Be careful. Evert's Marauders are deadly.
So am I, Sunshine. So am I.
Watch your step. That should do it.
Stop praying, fool!
Trap. I don't like the looks of this. Done.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that, Felorden. Wow. Where is the rest of my party? Really? You know, it was relatively easy this game has been on me in the combat.
Are you the reinforcements? I thought the captain would send more.
Okay, I can do this. Really? I saw it. Okay. Okay, Varric's in the middle of some fire right now.
Watch your step.
Okay, good. Get that. You can have some of this. The dog is barking. Let's see. We just go get that guy. Get this trap. Really, I would like to use this. Okay, now I can.
They're all dead?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
It's because I'm
I'll tell
awesome,
Lieutenant
lady.
Jailer at the keep what you've done. I'll make sure he rewards you. Men, we're heading home.
Sounds like Alex Wilton Regan. Too bad Aveline wasn't with me. She probably would have liked that. Take some of that.
I don't like the looks of this. All set. Trap. Done. Watch your step. That should do it.
This guy died over here in the bushes.
All set.
So we'll check out their camp. Looks like a camp. Then there's something all the way up there. Probably if I go up here. Maybe. There we go. I hadn't seen anybody for like 2 minutes. Okay, can't go that way because that actually makes me leave. Well, I mean, I can, but it's not where I'm trying to go. Leaving is not where I'm trying to go. I still need to heal or not heal, level everybody.
I'm not gonna make it. Do you think it's over?
This isn't going so well.
Oh, quit your whining. Oops. Hit the wrong thing again. Okay, I have a lot of cunning. Let's get some more dexterity going. Oh, what do I feel like? Excuse me. I could work on these other things, but in order to get there, I'd have to spend 2 more points before I could even spend 1 there. Ooh, 1 ability point. Assassinate. Kills weak enemies outright while survivors suffer a massive critical hit. Oh man. Okay, I'll give him that. He's already got heal stuff. Oh, man, I cannot stop yawning. And I'm at 7:31, so I got another half hour.
I haven't had good experiences with wilderness.
Hathor, your food bowl is empty, dear. See, she already ate. Although she's got these crumbs here. Do you want your 3 crumbs? Here you go. No, she's gonna sit there and look at me like, are you fucking kidding me? My food's right over there, just go get it. Cold-blooded. Wow, 113 gold. It's pretty severe, pretty serious. Okay. Nothing else to get there. So we'll head over here to this side mission. Oh, there's the Harlot's Blush. I don't know why Harlots are blushing blue, but whatever. Apparently they're not blushing so much as asphyxiating. Oh no, the MVP, the most bitter player. Have this. No. I'm getting kind of tempted to take that as a sign for tonight. Between that and the nasty dropped packets, the slow connection. Barely got that off in time. There we go. I'll hit resume. Okay, good. At least it put me in here.
Let's finish this! One more for me. We're keeping score, right?
You seeing this? I'm seeing this. You seeing this? You might have to go back on night shift on Wednesday. You know, I had been wondering why, and, you know, not to complain or anything, wondering why I had been seeing you for the last few weeks. I guess you got off of night shift? So would this move to night shift be permanent? As permanent as, you know, getting to the next change, or would it be like a limited time, limited duration thing? By the way, this is the last time I start the game for this stream. If it blows up again, then I'm done. Come on, give me my pointer. Give me my pointer. There we go. See, I have the bot that goes ping. Well, no, I don't want to play Ms. Merrill. Hey, Varric, turn on some shit. That's right, he has all three of those. Okay. You guys eat this. Okay, I made it through that fight. It only took a couple of tries.
Trap.
Oh, sorry. You can have the Twin Fangs.
May the creators have mercy on you.
I stepped in a trap. Oh, man. Well, the good news is I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I can wake up a little bit late. Because it's at 7:20 in a town that's past where I have to go to get to work.
Poor Sunshine. Bartman will pay for her death, I promise you.
Captured apprentice.
Quickly,
You're fired.
before more guards come. Terry said she'd find a way to rescue me. I will never forget this.
Whoever Terry is, I don't know. I just wandered into this cave. Speaking of wandering in, sweet. Ugh. There was a way down. Here's the way down. Let's see, I guess over here. Oh, Jesus. As many times as I'm yawning, I should just stop and go to sleep or something. There's all these places I can't get. I've already been in here because I hit that room. I'm getting lost and confused. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, over here, I guess. Can't get down from there. I can get down from over here. Oh, Jesus. No, that's not letting me do anything. So I guess I'm not supposed to do anything in here. Guess over here now. Okay. Is there anything out on the Wounded Coast? It doesn't look like it.
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
There's a barrel over here. Wow. I actually started nodding off there. That's pretty bad. I'm apparently more tired than I thought. You guys are not here to watch me start nodding off. Let me take a drink. Something nice and cold, get resituated in my seat, and find my way out of this stupid zone. I mean, to be fair, 2 is overall the most boring of the Dragon Age games. A lot of quest stuff that you're just not invested in. Okay, I'm not going back there looking for that. Could come over here and turn some stuff in.
Thank you, my friend. Only one thing on the list left to find.
And I couldn't find it. Maybe I'll find it later. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'm capricious. Okay, a lot of stuff goes back there. The dog was squeaking.
I don't think it's a coincidence they picked a prison to house their mages.
Probably not.
Look what I found. Your reason for living.
You brought it home?
Yes, yes, I brought it. Now give me your gold.
You'd think all Legion ships need banners to be seaworthy.
Hate solid ground. I'd rather get planked than grounded.
I guess I helped her.
Many thanks, monsieur. Your payment?
Well, that'll do. That payment.
I found your patrol. They won't be coming back.
You have stolen my duty, Basra. We were supplied for this task, but you have done this instead. Take what was meant for us.
Well, I mean, items received, Binky's Comfort. It's a sword. It's a great sword. Which means it's two-handed. Which means I'm giving it to Fenris. Fenris, have this thing called Binky's Comfort. I don't know what it is, but it's yours now. Okay. Binky's Comfort. Side alley.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here. He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
How about we skip this one? Send your man instead.
How about I shove a canary up your coal mine? Let's go.
But I shove a canary up your coal mine.
We need to stop this mist. Find the source.
First, I have to hit that crate. Now. These guys would rather breathe poison. Because they're morons. Okay, where else can I hit? Up here.
This should do the trick on those barrels.
Right there. Some of my blood just comes flying out every so often. Okay, a little bit more.
I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
I close this one? I can't close that one. Oh, there, over here.
Need another latch to shut.
Okay, I'll finish this one. Come on, get around the building. So there is this. I'm starting to get sleepy again. Once I finish this mission, since I'm having trouble staying awake for some reason, I'm going to go ahead and quit for the night. I mean, it's close to time anyway, it's 7:52. I don't know what the deal is. It's I'm not more tired than the average Monday night. Let's go over here and close off this gas barrel. There's the PEF.
So, your fault, I presume.
Is that Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
Hello, lunatic.
Care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You wanted people to die.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Qunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Well, you won't be getting them here.
The Arashok was right and wrong. You'll need to know about this.
Formula arcane poison. Okay, should be just about done with this little side quest. Okay, I'm going home where I have at least one letter, and I will read it and I will log out for the night.
Ah, you've returned.
Because apparently I'm just going to fall asleep otherwise. Midnight meeting. Notice your considerable talents have an opportunity to meet me. Be of interest to you. Meet me in Hightown at midnight. Okay, so that's that. Oh, thanks for coming out and watching me starting to doze off there for the last half hour and watching me. Oh, I'm sorry, Hathor. I didn't mean to stick my foot in your face. And for watching me restart the game and everything. Yeah, it wasn't a particularly exciting night other than having to reboot a lot. I guess I'll try to be better rested for next week or whatever. I don't know what's going on tonight that I'm just starting to nod off while I'm playing. That happens sometimes. It's never. I don't think it's ever happened on a stream before, though. Yeah, thanks for being out, and if Kaylin catches up on this later, no hard feelings for streaming at the same time. There's so many of us that do stream that I have absolutely no problem with somebody else wants to stream at the same time slot. But I'm still going to do it. So, wow, the game is behind. It's over there running around. So I have a definite plan to be able to stream next Monday. The Monday after that, probably. The only hindrance would be